Why we can't able to use the fancy words in our speech when while we are talking in English? Certainly there is a reason behind that, so I'm going to express the reason and the solution that will help you to build your vocabulary, I mean speech levels, and you will feel very comfortable to speak in English. I'm not expert, I'm not adept at it, but what I have learned from my real life experiences, so I have spent many hours for English, so what I have acquired, that I will share with you. Before diving into the topic, what I'm gonna share with you, that is, I was making hundreds of videos. I mean, a considerable amount of time I have spent here, and what I have learned, that is, I'm talking in front of the camera, and I didn't know that in which approach, I mean, which way I can speak. I didn't find my actual vocals. Actually, I was watching while I was when I was watching on the YouTube that in some English speakers they are talking the in deep voice, and the video looks like very delightful. I mean, very amazing when they talk. So I like to imitate them, but in reality, I didn't do that. Once upon a time, I recorded myself on a video. Then, what I realized that if I talk like, "Hello everyone, how is going your day? Is it everything okay?" So I think I watched many times my video, and what I have seen that it is not appropriate for me, because if I talk like that, it looks or not naturally. It will look like robotically, like I will talk like a robot. So that's why I avoid the deep voice process, because it is not matching with me. What I'm pursuing, that is my own way. Actually, I found my fit in my approach. I mean, it is appropriate or suitable for me. That's why I choose it. So let's get into the topic. We know the fancy words when someone is talking, or on YouTube when we are watching something. We saw that in the podcast especially, they are using fancy words and they are talking. We can understand that, but we can't use it in our speech, and we are not able to speak like them. So what we can do before going to that topic, I want to clear one thing, that is, we have learned English by practicing and being consistently. I mean, English is a language. It's not a subject you have to keep most priority. You have to give the amount of time and the consistent. You have to be consistent, and also you have to practice. You able to speak your dialect language very fluently, because your surroundings, and you talked it too much with the people who are surrounding to you, but you can't use the English language because your surroundings not talking in the English. So that's the reason you are not able to speak in English. So number two, that is, how can we use the fancy words in our speech? Okay, fine. Number one thing that you have to do, like, one example, I think. So, and the next time I will not use I think. I can use reckon instead of saying think. You understand? Are you understand or not? Like, I will not use the think word everyone using. I will use differently from the people, and I will think distinctly. I mean, completely. I will think different rather than people. Okay, so everyone using the same words, but you know what? We fall into the trap. Like, we have to speak very fluently. I mean, why you are hurry up? You have to speak first at the beginning time. You have to speak a bit slower, then you can gradually increase it day by day. But before that, you have to boost up your level up brick by brick. Otherwise, you will not be able to speak. So, you see, everyone is talking like, I think that, but I said that, I reckon that. But you can say that I determined that, like, you have to know vocabularies, you have to memorize it. I mean, you have to practice it in the morning and at night, cause before going to the sleep, whatever we input on our brain, that work as output when we wake up in the morning. So remember it. In the morning time, when you wake up, your brain stay productive and very fresh. If whatever you will input in on your brain, that will grab it quickly, and before going to the sleep at night, when you will repeat that process, you will, I mean, that word will completely placed into your mind uh, for a long time. So that you have to do, that is, just list five vocabularies, I mean five fancy words, instead of saying regular basis words, and just avoid or remove them, and just place the fancy words instead of saying the regular words. That will help you to change your complete English speech. Now I'm gonna talk about the beginner who are I mean, who are now beginner. They are not able to speak a single words. What they can do, that is, practice small sentences, and then learn some grammars. I mean, conjunction, uh, the part of speeches. I mean parts. Actually, how build sentences part by part. You have to know that. What you can do that. Firstly, make small sentences, and then just incorporate both sentences with conjunction. I mean, fanboys. You know that fanboys means for and or but yet not. That conjunct connectors. You can link up together and you can make new sentences. So that is really workable and viable. I would say that whatever I shared here, everything I have learned from the experts, from YouTube, and I watched hundreds or thousands. I mean, I watched hundreds of video on YouTube, and I followed them who are expert in English. I hope that this video will help you a lot. Thank you so much for wasting your minimal times. If you love to watch my video, you can like and subscribe. And if you have any doubt, you can comment. I will rectify my mistake based on your comments. Before ending the video, I would say that don't waste your time. No one gonna look after you. You have to look at yourself. I'm doing I'm doing my shit by my own. I'm learning everything by my own. No one gonna teach me how to learn it. And there is no shortcut way you can learn anything. So this is my 31st video I'm making. Yes, until I will make more videos if I get support. Otherwise, I will complete it until I get 19. I mean, until I reach 19 videos level. I had said that I will make video like 90 video. So forget about that. Just follow me, and yes, I will be consistent enough. You see, now I am able to talk in English. That is happened because I was consistent around 30 days together, I think. So that's why. Thank you so much. Bye bye.